Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just one announcement. I want you all to, if you will, I'm making What If Deku was the first son of Endeaver. Should I make Deku have fire? Or, what should I do for Deku? Because guaranteed I'm not gonna have him be Ray's, son. For a fact. He's gonna be a lot more older than, Dobby. I'll say by the time, they're in UA, Deku would probably be the age of... He's a bit older than, the rest. So I'll say he's maybe late 30s, early 30s. Maybe late 20s, like maybe 27 about, somewhere near that. He'll be a decent age above, his family, besides, his parents, but I mean, I want you all to guess what, should I make, what I'm trying to say is, should I make Deku's mother Reiko? From what I'm trying to do with the storyline, I don't want to make it Ray, since that kind of, every classical Todoroki ever, and all the what ifs end up, I want mine to be different, so. Should I have, in the age of 15, Endeaver, he's, kind of ending up like Bakugo right now with a big ego due to his quirk, and, praised by it a lot. His parents try to, train him, even though it's a very harsh training. They do try to discipline, but the thing is, the people like Bakugo will kind of send Endeaver into more of a egotistical personality, like in canon. For what I'm trying to do with Deku, I'm trying to have, Endeavor's parents try to raise Deku. So, when, Endeavor's parents die, when he becomes the number 2 hero, Endeaver practically kind of walked away from his family. Kind of like Dobby, but a lot less, tragic. He kind of, he didn't care for his family anymore, so he kind of just walked off. Which is possible, but I mean, eventually, after, being kept secret, and after, Endeaver forgetting he has a child, he would have, Endeaver would eventually meet Ray, which, creates, Toya, then, Natsuo, then Fayumi, then Todoroki, I believe. So, by the time all that happens, Deku's kind of the oldest. But at that time, Endeaver kind of forgot about him since, he cut all attachments to, his family. So, what happens is that after, the deaths of, his parents, which he didn't really get any notifications of, what would happen is that Deku would be stuck, after being trained by his parents by the age of, I guess, decent amount of age, as, their deaths occur, he would be left on his own. Which will eventually end up him finding out what his father is, because, it's kind of that thing where, you get a chick, what happens, you do the birds and the bees with a chick at, like, a young age, and, eventually, he never, Deku never knew Endeaver was his father, so, eventually, after getting some connections, realizing, oh, step, that's my father, and then, as Deku goes into it, the information, he realizes he has siblings, which shock him. Which, unlike Dobby, Deku, yes, he is very mad at the information he does find about Endeaver. But, unlike Dobby, he doesn't have that pull him back into, villainous acts. It kind of sends him on a path to a vigilante-esque forte, which... kind of like a manga vigilante, if you know what I mean by that. So, the thing was, I'm trying to, that's practically what's going to be. Which, as soon as, Dabi in the forest arc, Dabi and, Todoroki, meet, that is when, they'll see the first appearance of Deku, which Deku would appear, is like, huh, so this is where they were. Took a while. What's up? As you know, he just rolls with, his flames. So, looks like a family reunion. And Todoroki doesn't know what he's talking about. But, Toya confused. He's like, who are you? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Forgot. I was born way before you all, so, sorry, I'm Azuka Todoroki. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Don't know how to really explain it, but I'm kind of your brother. Yeah. After a while, before he met, of course, he met Ray. Met Ray. He, kind of hooked up with the Dragon Hero at like a teenage. Being stupid as he is, he's kind of sent me off to his parents. His parents died. Didn't care for them. I was stuck in an orphanage for like a while, but I I was like, screw the orphanage, go on my own. So yeah. Anyway, that's not important. Yo, what you doing? Just casually says it. As Toya, with confused and anger, blasts Deku, but Deku's like, you see, I can't let that happen. So, purple sphere. Or, in the better words of move, purple Spyro. Purple flames. Canceling out Dabi's quirk. Dabi, unsure in what just happened, as Todoroki attacks both of them, one with his ice and one with his fire, as he notices, when he uses his ice on this new threat, he realizes this threat, or not threat, but this person kind of goes through the ice. Due to Deku's amount of time with his quirk, he's eventually evolved his skin to the point where as soon as ice touches him, it melts instantly. Or at least normal ice, which he kind of just, yes, he can be, encaved in ice, but he can just, eventually over time, the ice will melt. Like, a lot more faster than natural people due to him, he was born, his fire is the third evolution of, cremation. There's normal fire, Todoroki, there's second, cremation, and there's third, soul flames. Soul flames is, he's not able to use it on ice, which it doesn't melt the ice. It's more based on going towards the quirk itself and the quirk individual. So, kind of like a Pokemon-esque fashion from a certain Pokemon that uses, absorbs the soul or, kind of withers the soul away from, the people who are around it. That's practically the main majority of, the, what if that I'm trying to make. If you say yes, or, Ryoko, if you want Ryoko to be the mother, because I can make it a lot more interesting, or, say, a different person for, his mother, but 50, 60, 40% chance I might make Ryoko, the mother anyways, to make it more interesting. But, yeah, besides that, there'll be a lot of events, different events and changes that be happening. Stain Arc, Overhaul Arc, 9, Nomu, USJ, a lot of events will dramatically change. Not just due to Deku being absent, but due to Deku being on Todoroki as well. And due to that, there is a argument of, no one will really get One for All. Due to, if you know the manga, then you know what I mean. So, the users of One for All wouldn't see anyone available due to the users of One for All manipulating or changing, All Might's personality to give it to a quirkless person, so it won't, kill them. The quirk itself kill them. So, not just the Todoroki side will change, or the main, but also the One for All side of, the quirk in general, which will lead on to, 3 basic stages. the Todorokis, the main storyline, and the one for all and all for one storyline. So yeah, that is how it would eventually end up going to. And if you all like, the idea or the main idea of this what if, just comment down below if you like it or not, because I can change a lot of things and kind of envelop other things into it, or other ideas into it if you want.